Well, good afternoon again. Monday, isn't it? Yeah, hope you're all okay. Been a bit of a funny weekend, really, but got a bit of rain and all now. It's going to be a bit changeable this week, but there we are. We're coming up next week. The following week will be September. Where's the time gone, isn't it? I said I was going to finish in July, and then I went on to August, and more than likely I'll be going on to September as well. I'd find a few more stories. I hope you're all okay. Keeping safe, that's the most important. Now, this here one's called Bessie calling Bargains. Hello, that you, 'tis my handsome. Gar, I been ringing of you all morning. Where he been then? Oh, yes, I don't know, over Mrs. X's chacking, I suppose. And me here dialing of you so many times. I got a girt blister on my finger. What? Did he get what? Are they their old pirates? Yes, pushed in the door, with never so much as a by your leave. Well, yes, I suppose so, but I had a quick geek at mine, and there isn't any news in it. What? Now, don't he start me off laughing, Teresa. Course, I'd a mind old Aunt Lizzie. She set off feeling really poorly on a Tuesday, lie abed all Wednesday, then Thursday morning. She screeched down to poor old Anna's for the pepper and her glasses, and Annie had to sit there with Lizzie read out all the obituaries out loud. The Lord be praised, she said at the finish. I can't see my name there no ways this week. Then she'd go over out of the bed like a new one into her Willa's and Joe's old army coat and down to the bottom field, if they was ploughing. And she pestered the life out of Joe till he let her have a go at driving the tractor, and she was every bit of 93. Yes, I don't know you and this here pirate. I got on up though. I already been out and cotched up one or two bargains. I dearly love these here classified adverts. If I could have got over to the Lizard, I could have bought one of they calling reclining chairs like our Mavis had. God rest her soul. But my old feller said we ain't got enough petrol to get there. What? You been over in Bolton? Well, I reckon that's really unfriendly of a Teresa. You'd have know I've been hankering after a cheer like that for years. Yes, well, there 'tis, I must go. My old fellow wants to go Mars Iron after a mower he's seen in the Pirate. Got enough petrol for that, I'll be bound. Come think of it, if there are any news in this here Pirate, I don't reckon I'd have the time to read 'em. I had some handsome bit chat with this here woman I rang. She had some chicken for sale. I didn't want to buy her chicken, but she gave me this here recipe for cooking all fowl so that he'd come out tender as a young one. He'd have put in a pan of water, and then... What? Oh, what's on you got all you saying of? You got go. Your old man's after that mower after all. Me gar, Teresa, this time we got a fairer miles start on he. See again. This is a little poem by David Prowse. And this one's called Brief Encounter. She was only a holiday maker. I was only a farmer's son. But I'd race off to meet her with stars in my eyes as soon as my labours were done. And down through the lanes of Lamorna, with innocence gliding the way, we'd formulate plans for advance of our years of the life that we'd fashion some day. We'd have us a wonderful homestead where she'd help with the labouring chores. And all other farmers would envy my luck, saying, oh, for a woman like yours. So I took her home to meet mother and feather of tentative gaze. Have he done any milking? He asked her at once, and I cursed his embarrassing ways. She shuffled her heels on the cobbles and played with her lace on her blouse, while sniffing disdain at the mud in the yard where mother was calling the cows. Then our mongrel come bounding towards us and planted his paws on her dress. Her screams sent the heifers in comic stampede as I hopelessly dabbled at the mess. All the visions I'd had of her future and a rural Wesleyan home seemed suddenly distant as London itself and the city she knew as her own. As father explained in his wisdom, a cow can be queen of the crop, but you wouldn't expect it to stand on his heels and serve in a drapery shop. What happened, I wonder, to Julie? Did she find a respectable man who'll keep her in comfort the rest of her life, away from the dirt of the land? I doubt if she'll even remember or think of it ever again, for she, after all, was but 9 years of age, and I an impossible 10.